This spring has been a season of contrasts, beautiful and demanding all at once. As my children grow, motherhood pulls me in new directions, leaving less time for the garden. Yet the moments I spend with my hands in the soil feel more meaningful than ever. The garden grounds me and reminds me to notice the beauty woven through everyday life. Spring arrived early with drought, record heat, and a late frost that stole our peaches and plums. Still, the garden continued its slow work, growing through compost, patience, unseen life with the soil, and steady care. Now, as summer solstice approaches, abundance is everywhere. Strawberries have ripened, mulberries stain children's fingers purple, and the forest hums with life. Even when some things are lost, so much continues to grow. The garden reminds me that beauty and struggle often exist side by side. The drought and the harvest, the exhaustion and the joy. The child who still reaches for your hand and the one beginning to spread her wings. Even in uncertain seasons, there is birdsong, sunshine, and the simple gift of being alive. And so, I welcome the solstice with a full heart. Not because this season has been easy, but because it has been rich with life. Do you see what I see? I need to get across this path with myself and the goat so I can milk. And we have this big rat snake here. He has this beautiful checkering on his belly. He's a little kinked. These guys are really docile. He definitely looks like he just ate something too. They're good to have around, just hopefully not getting in my eggs. Are you gonna move away? Come on, move away. I need to get through here, you know. Can you please move? I know you're smelling me and you're feeling lazy. That is quite the large meal you have in your belly. Come on, go on, shoo, shoo, shoo. Please. Come on, can you just move out of my way so I can get by with my goats? Go on, little guy.
He's fat.
He is. Maybe he's the one that's getting into my soap. Something ate my soap again last night.
I don't think you would eat the soap.
Something is knocking over the soap container. Sam, Akio. Ooh, ew! Someone's gonna have a surprise when they go to wash hands. That's okay. He's out of the way of the goat, so that's fine. He's fine right there.
Go put him in the woods.
It's not gonna make a difference, honey. Just let him be. He's got his mouth open now. So that just let him be. He's got a meal in his belly. I just need to get across with the goat. doing, Twink? I love these rainy mornings. Clearly the portable fencing over there at the chicken tractor is working great. We don't have any issues with animals escaping whatsoever. Oh, that one's a failure. Okay, try another one.
Here we go.
Delicious. We welcomed 8 goat kids onto the farm this year, while also experiencing our first loss during labor with our beloved doe Nemo. Through kid sharing and a gradual weaning process, we are now collecting approximately 1 to 2 gallons of milk each day, more than enough for our family's needs. Some is stored in the freezer, while the rest is transformed into cheese, yogurt, and other dairy products. Because goat's milk is naturally homogenized, collecting cream with our cream separator has become a regular part of our bi-weekly homestead rhythm. 2 hours in, 5 gallons of milk. Here are the products we wound up with. We have lots of skim milk that we will put into the freezer in plastic jugs, just reusable. Some of these are going on their 3rd year of overwintering in the freezer. If I am unable to milk in the winter, this is great for oatmeal when eggs run low. Or if I'm able to milk, this will turn into pig food that we can soak the grain in. Here is the heavy cream we wound up with. This will probably be turned into a butter, but I know my son wants to make some mousse. There was chocolate mousse in his store yesterday, and he wanted to try that. And we also enjoy making ice cream with that heavy cream. I adjusted the nozzle on the cream separator after the first run through so that we would get thinner cream. So this is more of a half and half consistency. And then I took 2 gallons and I heated that up and made ricotta cheese, grabbing the last of that fat. This will be great for pumpkin ricotta pancakes, lemon ricotta pancakes. Last week we made lasagna, and then we're left behind with the whey, and that gets soaked in the pig grain as well. It is almost the last of the cauliflower. Almost. Wait till you see how excited my son is going to be. favorite. I almost picked the rest of it. There's more! I thought you would love it.
I guess I've got to make my own dinner for the next 5 years. Otherwise, I'll skip it.
No crying over spilled milk, right? Just another day. Leaks in the irrigation. Chickens are out. And Sam wants someone to throw his ball. It is not even summer solstice yet, and my indeterminate tomatoes have outgrown me, and they have outgrown the cattle panel trellis that we have up for them. We have so many things on the ground here. We have Irish potatoes and fingerling potatoes. There's a huge bush of sage and catnip and some flowers here. A couple watermelons down on the ground. Tomatillos, and then indeterminate tomatoes. They are doing so well. Before we planted earlier this spring, I took the waste that the goats left behind from the hay they didn't eat, from the poop they left in their barn, as well as from the brooder of the chicks, and I spread all that down on the ground, adding some nutrients back into the soil, but also not leaving that soil bare. It's become a great mulch, so we are really lessened in the amount of weeds that we have, and the plants are responding with amazing health. It's very exciting, for me at least. Just a few leaks in the drip irrigation, but it makes for a good sprinkler. They're all over. First of the year. Perhaps the goal was never the harvest. The vegetables, eggs, and meals on the table are gifts, but they are not the deepest reward. The real harvest has been the childhood growing alongside them. Children standing beside us as we plant gardens, build a home, mend fences, care for animals, grow food, and gather in the kitchen. Children learning that food begins with soil, sunlight, work, and relationship. In a world that rewards convenience, we are choosing connection. to the land, to our food, to one another. A life where stories are shared around the table instead of screens, and where stewardship is learned through living. Long after the harvest is gone, I hope those roots remain.
Another day. She's backing up a truck bed full of kitchen scraps. And the pigs are at the ready.
Nine, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because she toe swapped there. And I was like, oh, wow.
I'm touching. That hit my eye. I'm touching. You can't scream. Hey! That's it. I'm done with you.
Hail wheel master.